Was written about a time in my life when I was really weird looking. And there were all these girls I was going to school with who were really terrific looking, and they were like cheerleaders and very tall and long blonde hair.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. You guys might hear sirens in the background. It seems like there's sirens going on every day anymore. More than likely, they're rolling to an accident. That's we don't have much crime around here, but sporadically we do. Hell yeah, but not on a continuous basis. So more than likely we have. I say we. The local police department here in the city, and I was a member of that police department in 1997 through 2002, I believe. And, each day somebody would be assigned to do all the accidents. But I think today, 20-something years later, I think they're all involved in doing accidents. The population has, I think back then it was 7,000 people population, and we're at 40,000 now. So they're doing a lot of accidents. There's a lot more roads. There's a lot more high speed roads, and it's more people. That's what happens. So So what I want to say is, let me get into this. Kimmy has, aka Turd Ferguson, she's requested that I react to a song by Janis Ian at 17. It's live on the Old Gray Whistle Test 1976, and she's requesting this for at Genie 674. So Kimmy's requesting this for a friend of hers or an acquaintance of hers, and Kimmy's generous in that regard. So at Genie 674, this one's for you from your friend Kimmy, aka Turd Ferguson. So without further delay, y'all, let's get into this and see what this one's all about. Here we go.
This song was written about a time in my life when I was really weird looking. And there were all these girls I was going to school with who were really terrific looking, and they were like cheerleaders and very tall and long blonde hair, and I was very short with curly dark hair. So for cheerleaders, I learned the truth at 17, that love was meant for beauty queens and high school girls with clear skinned smiles who married young and then retired. The Valentines I never knew, the Friday night charades of youth, were spent on one more beautiful. At 17 I learned the truth. And those of us with ravaged faces, lacking in the social graces, desperately remained at home, inventing lovers on the phone, who called to say, come dance with me, and murmured fake obscenities. It isn't all it seems. It's 17. A brown-eyed girl in hand-me-downs, whose name I never could pronounce, said, pity please the ones who serve, they only get what they deserve. And the rich, relationed hometown queen marries into what she needs with a guarantee of company and haven for the elderly. Remember those who win the game, they lose the love they saw. no surprise when payment due exceeds accounts received at 17. That never came, and those whose names were never called when choosing sides for basketball. It was long ago and far away, and the world was younger than today, and dreams were all they gave for free to ugly duckling girls like me. We all play the game when we dare to cheat ourselves at solitaire, inventing lovers on the phone, repenting of the lives unknown. They call and say, come dance with me, and murmur vague obscenities at ugly girls like me at 17.
All right, so I enjoyed it. I've heard that song in the 70s. I think my sister probably was digging Janis again. I didn't know who it was. I couldn't have told you today unless I'd watched this. So I thought the song was pretty bitchin', man, and I'm glad she let us know what it was about, you know, in her monologue leading up to this song, man. And very, very pretty lady. While I was listening to that, I did bring it up on Wikipedia and read a little bit about it. But so she released it in July of '75, even though this particular thing that we just watched was in '76. But it's I was trying to look and see how well it did, you know, back then. But you just got to go with whatever YouTube or whatever Wikipedia's got on it. Sometimes it'll say, sometimes it don't. Like, do I need to know that it's 126 beats per minute? I don't. I'd like to know how it did. And it may say in here, but it's not in any kind of format that it's easy for me to look it up. But there's another one that she wrote too. The first one, she was writing music at 14 years old, and one of them was a hit, and I think it was Society's Child. So that's pretty interesting right there. It's kind of like Jackson Browne. He started writing real early too. All right, y'all. So Kimmy did this for @Genie674, and I don't know what the backstory is on that, other than it's just gracious for Kimmy to do that. Thank you, Kimmy, as always, for your request. And Jeannie, I hope you liked it. And for the rest of y'all, thanks for stopping by and spending your time here with this old Texas guy. Yeah. So till I see y'all again, man, I'll catch y'all down the road. All right. Let's go to the outro and let's get the hell out of here. Bye, y'all.